3rd, 2020. Paul, Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you all. Emily, would you like to do roll call?
Sure, we have Commissioners Pearson, Boulian, Millis, and Stolarski present. Commissioners Jurgensen, Campbell, and Diata are not here. Oh, Commissioner Diata just came.
We just switched.
Yeah, if you want to.
Come on, visit over here.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Come on down.
Grab my mask, just
Hey,
broke
Dan,
off.
yeah,
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
And
Oh, you do have great. Yeah, it just broke off.
First item of business is the approval of minutes, the September 3rd, 2020 Planning Commission meeting minutes. Does anyone have any changes or corrections? None? I would like a motion to accept as
I'll
presented.
make a motion to accept as stated.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Councilmember Ingebrigtsen is in the house. Would you have any comments to make, sir?
Just 2 quick points. First of all, thanks for being here tonight. And second, they have started the grading process in Willowbrook. I drove by there and didn't know it, and my kids were excited to see all the diggers. So just wanted to let everybody know it wasn't widely publicized. They just kind of showed up and started doing it. So, and we're hoping for construction next year. So if you're looking to upgrade, be a good opportunity. So, any questions for me?
I think not.
All right.
Thank you, Jake. Planning Commission review, site plan review for the new building of the animal hospital. Your report, Emily?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Emily Shively. I'm the Oakdale City Planner. And the application before the Commission tonight is for site plan review. I think before we dive in, I'm just going to throw this graphic up there that the Commission has seen before. So this is our pyramid of discretion. This sort of goes from the most discretion at the comprehensive plan and zoning to some discretion when we do conditional use permits, that sort of thing, to much less discretion when we're doing site plan review and issuing building permits. So down here, we're making policy, and up here, we're implementing or applying those policies. So site plan review tonight, we're just coming in and saying, have they submitted an application that meets our ordinance requirements? And so this is the site at 1160 Helmo, and unfortunately, my parcel boundary didn't show up here, but it's basically this eastern portion of what had been the theater site. We can zoom in a little bit closer, and this is that site plan. So here is that eastern portion, and this is Helmo Avenue there, kind of to the northeast. So Animal Emergency and Referral Center of Minnesota submitted an application for site plan review to construct a new 3-story animal emergency and specialty medical facility at 1160 Helmo Avenue North. This facility will allow for the expansion of their operations, and their existing facility just across the street will remain. They're just going to be utilizing that for administration and outpatient. So just a little bit of a switch of services with this new expansion. The new building will be located on the northeast portion of the site with parking adjacent, and the circulation will remain essentially the same as it is out there today for continuity with the site to the west. And they've provided us with some renderings of the new building. This top image will be kind of the front door, so that will be facing the parking lot with a drive-under entrance. And then they've got their trash handling in a portion that attaches to the building. This would be the side that faces Helmo Avenue. So if you're driving down Helmo, that's what you would see most prominently, and then these are the two kind of short ends of that rectangular building. So the exterior materials are comprised of brick, metal, glass, and ephes, which is a stucco-like insulated panel material. Put up their rendering of the front entry. It's a little bit more idea of what it would be like to approach that new structure. So the site plan has been reviewed against the ordinance requirements, and it meets or exceeds the standards. Staff is recommending approval of the site plan request. I would be happy to address any questions the commission may have, and representatives on behalf of the application are here as well.
Okay, thank you. The first question that I had was when we discussed about any animal run that was exterior and what preparations were made for that.
Sure, I'll just show you what Commissioner Pearson is talking about. There will be a fenced-in area just between the building and Helmo here for sort of a relief and rehabilitation area, outdoor area. So it'll be a securely fenced area. And then they have a bunch of landscaping that'll go along the outside of that fence, and then new trees are also planted along Helmo.
So it is a very small area for.
It is a small area, and it's not the sort of thing where there's kennel doors and they can kind of run in and out. The animals will be brought out there by handlers.
Okay. The only other question that I had is your point 11 about other regulatory review. I know we're going from virtually 100% impervious to something less, and there's holding ponds on the south side, but any expectation that there would be anything that would impact their plans due to a change in requirements for water?
Sure, that's a great question. So stormwater, typically the way that stormwater has been handled is it would run off the impervious surfaces into a pipe, into a pond, kind of let some of the pollutants settle out, and then eventually into the wetlands and downstream. There are some new regulations that require that you hold more water on the site before it kind of goes further downstream. And so this plan has been reviewed by the watershed district and city staff to make sure that it's complying with the current regulations for stormwater.
So point 11 is in the past then, it's already been handled?
Yep, so they will need to get their permit after they get site plan review from the watershed district. So that's just one of those things that kind of comes in tandem with our review process.
Okay. Anyone else have any questions? Yeah, you're clear, or you're thinking?
Very good.
Okay. At this time, I give the people in the audience any chance to make a comment. It's not an open not a public meeting, but certainly give you any chance to say anything you'd wish.
I can say I'm Karen. I'm the CEO.
Please come up to the podium if you would.
I'm the CEO at the Animal Emergency Referral Center in Minnesota. I've been an employee there for 30 years. This organization is more like family to me than work. We've had the pleasure of working out of Oakdale for the last 20 years, and as the years go by, we get busier and busier. We attract more people from outside of the city, and we have expanded. We moved from the Oakdale Mall to the present location. We have expanded into the second floor and then to the side, and the more we expand, the more business comes, and so we're at a point where we need to expand again.
Congratulations.
Thanks for being loyal to Oakdale.
Anything else? Anyone else? Okay, I guess we're bring it back, and I look for a motion to accept. Is it accept or?
Okay, I will make a motion to recommend the approval of the site plan for a new animal emergency and specialty medical center at 1160 Helmo Avenue North.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is passed. Thank you very much. Congratulations again. The next thing on the agenda is informational items, planning and development update from Emily Shively, our planning coordinator.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So as Councilmember Engelbrechtson said, the Willowbrook neighborhood development is underway. They are doing site preparation right now. So What they've done is they've done some tree removal in areas where there will be new roads, houses, and sort of stormwater, that sort of thing. There will be a ton of new trees that will be planted once the development goes in. And then the majority of the area on the west side that kind of runs all the way north-south through the site of trees will be preserved and enhanced. They are, in terms of timing, planning to start construction. What they're calling their first phase is south of 40th and just west of Ideal Avenue North. So it's that southeast kind of quadrant of the site. And so they will be coming in with their final plat for the Willowbrook First Edition, which will include the 63 townhomes and then a bunch of villas, single-family villas there. They're also looking at, right now, the timing for the reconstruction of 40th. So if you remember the plan, 40th Street right now is raised up. It's got kind of a rural profile with just the ditches, and it goes straight across the site. And the plan calls for that to become much more curvilinear to slow down traffic. And kind of the new alignment will be basically south of the existing 40th. So in 2021, we're anticipating construction of the new road to start. And so that can be in to start serving that new neighborhood once it's constructed. And then they can do the work north of 40th and take out the existing street after the new street is ready. A couple of other things, if you've been up in that area, the AutoZone is nearly finished with their exterior. You've seen like scaffolding and some plastic up there so that they can get the masonry up. Park Tool has completed their addition. That was approved this summer. And then lastly, we are meeting on January 7th. And unfortunately, there is no commission celebration gathering in December. COVID consequence, so we will miss gathering, but hopefully have opportunities to get together in the new year. And so have a great rest of December and see you in 2021.
Any word on anything moving on the Tanner's Lake project that was on the south side? Is that been stalled or?
So we are still working with the group that we have a preliminary development agreement with on, they want to do a hotel and restaurant on the lakeside parcel, and then some commercial development on the land that's near 4th Street. So they're still working out. It's a complicated site being so close to the lake, and kind of it's sort of triangular shaped, and but they are working on their final site plan iterations. We hope to see something very soon. For that.
Thank you very much. Any questions from anyone? I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
I will make the motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much.